Alright guys, welcome back. We got a bunch of new content that's out, but let's start off with the event quest bosses. I just did one initial run of classic so far because that's what you got to do to unlock Elder. So we're going to start off with this encroaching root, and there's like bleed on the block. So you want like bleed immune champions for this Venompool. I just went with Black Widow Clairvoyant. Thought it would be pretty easy just because she's got the class advantage and has the bleed immunity as long as I don't change my spells. So I just stay in the bleed phase and then just make sure that you have a special ready right as that gray timer is going to expire. And Venompool is not so bad at all. Just again, as long as you are aware of the encroaching root timer, it makes it pretty easy. So I'm going to let the music play out on this one, and I'll see you at the next fight. Next up, we've got Morbius here. He's immune to bleed. When he gets a barbed power, or I think when he throws a special, he's going to put a calcify on you. There's also power focus too, so he's going to get a lot of special twos. And there's healer hide, so there's going to be healing potentially on him. I just like Viv with a heal block, and I can just phase pretty easily through him the entire time, so I don't have to really worry too much about his like psionic glide too much here. So we're just going to go with the usual Viv stuff, get to a special 2 and some unblockable special 1s, and then a few more hits to finish it off. So really pretty straightforward here with Viv. That's what I liked for it. Again, let me know in the comments who you used, but for me, Viv, easy option here. So I'll let the music play out, and we'll see you at the next fight. Alright, the next fight is a Nightcrawler, and again I used Viv because there are some unique nodes on here. So don't interrupt me, so you don't want to interrupt with a medium or it's going to nullify all non-armor ups and do damage to you. So we've got armor ups, the Astral Sense, so you don't want to hit him while parried or he's going to stun you. So my phase again gets around getting openings without a parry. At the beginning I actually go for a phase and heavy. He counters me with a full combo, which switches his stance to swashbuckling. Then I don't have to worry about his evade the rest of the fight. So that worked out pretty well. So sometimes if you just get hit by a full combo with him and you don't have if you have a bleed immune champion, then it's not so bad because then you can heal switch stances as long as you're strong enough to stand a couple hits. And if he gets that combo on you, then you don't have to worry about his evade the rest of the time. So Viv worked out extremely easy here, and the fight was done extremely fast. Next up, is a werewolf by night. We've got all these monsters in here for the event quest. And here, again, you just want to try and stay away from... there's iron root, high energy diet, so you want to stay away. You're going to be rooted during his specials, and you don't want to use any energy attacks. I like to Purify Champion here because there's a lot of debuffs that are going to potentially go on you between trying to maybe block one of his hits, or especially because they're going to be rooted. It's unless you know the timing really well. I ended up just trying to... I think I got hit the first time on the rooted special one, and then just stuck with blocking most of it. There I tried to go for the evades. I didn't know the timing perfectly. So after that, I just stuck with taking the hits on the block and evading the last one and countering. And that worked out pretty well. Shield was really great with the purifies, so I wasn't taking as many debuffs on me. And his debuffs weren't too incredibly strong on this one. So I was actually getting a bunch of willpower healing, so it wasn't that bad at all. So I just kind of rinsed and repeat the same thing over and over again, and we take down Werewolf. I'll let the music play out, and then we got the first of the 2 new bosses. All right, we have the first boss, which is Franken-Castle. And I didn't realize till afterwards that he is metal, so you could cheese it with Magneto. But I saw the fight or flight. I didn't want to have to deal with the Unstoppable, so I went with an Unstoppable counter, just a 6-star rank 4 Dust. There's also a Crush node that if you dash back twice in a row, you're going to get a Crush on yourself, which basically means the opponent is going to be unblockable. So you have to be really careful there, because instead of the opponent getting an unblockable, the Crush is essentially an unblockable that's on you. Instead of on the opponent. So you got to be there. Like, I dashed back twice, and I just took a full, even though I tried to block that special because I didn't know what his special did. I didn't look at any of the animations beforehand. But here, as long as I get a few hits with Dust, get a heavy off, as long as I've got that prowess going like the Dust Storm, then I can ignore all the Unstoppables. And here, that's the main thing that I just had to worry about. If I had a Crush on me there, I have to back away and wait for the Crush to be finished before I can get off another parry. And then I can go ahead and get my hits in, get my parries, get the heavy. Now I can avoid all the Unstoppable, but I'm just taking the special on the block. Not too bad on the block. Just have to be aware of the Crush. That's the main thing in this one. If he throws a special while the Crush is there, you're gonna get take a bunch of damage like I did here. And it wasn't perfect, but considering I really kind of went in blind here, I didn't know exactly how that I was kind of guessing there at the end of that special 2, because I'm like, the special 2 seems pretty weak if it's just a bunch of hits. And then I waited, I saw his hand go behind the back, and I'm like, oh, he is going to throw a projectile at me. So so be aware of that, but the special 2, that there is a projectile at the end. And again, there I got crushed again. That was my mistake. I should have just blocked. But I do end up getting the solo anyways. So you can see you can learn from my mistakes on this one, because it wasn't perfect. This was just my first run through, who I used to get through these bosses. And then obviously we're going to have to do the Elder difficulty, where we go through and have to use all the different class-based champions to get through the path. And at least I've got a couple options here for the bosses. So there we go. And again, you can probably cheese that one with Magneto really easily because he is a hashtag metal champion. Last but not least is Dracula, which I think after the fact I did see someone that I think I'm pretty sure you can torch this one, but Count Nefaria worked extremely well. Just have to be careful that he enhanced parry armor break, nothing too crazy there. Yeah, there's nothing too crazy on this one. I didn't think the nodes were that bad. I guess he's got a bunch of healing, and Count Nefaria can deal with the healing pretty easily. Again, I didn't know anything about the specials or the animations. The special 2 with the bats coming across is pretty cool. But like, it looks great. The animations look really cool. The character designs look great. I just didn't know what they did. He does have some invisibility. Be careful of that. I didn't really look into his abilities too much. I just said, all right, I'm going to go in. I'm going to fight this guy, and we're going to see how it goes. And if I struggle, maybe I'll look at something else or look into his kit. But it worked out really well on the first attempt here with Count Nefaria. So hopefully that helps you out. He does get some regen here, and that's the special 2. Wasn't too bad. He does put a fear on you, but again, nothing too crazy on this one. So Count Nefaria worked extremely well. As you can't reverse his healing, but you can heal block him. So as long as you can heal block him, then you don't have to worry too much about the regen. I think he does have quite a bit of regen if you have the wrong champion, and it says that you can't regen past where you got him in the previous fight. So it's a little merciful there. So that's it for the bosses. Hopefully that helps you out, and let me know in the comments down below who you used for these bosses. Always helps everyone else out. See you in the next one, guys. Bye-bye.